Hey, Drew, you killed this shit.
Yes, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's in the four corners of wrestling. We throwing them foes up and we throwing them quads down. Yes, another episode. Hey, it's your man Wildcard Martin. We got the fan with me. Hey, KINGMEL, Mr. Royalty himself. What's up, King Mel?
What's going on, Wildcard? How we feeling?
Hey man, feeling good, feeling great, feeling good, man. How you feeling, my brother?
I'm great, man. I'm ready to talk, man. I'm ready to talk.
Hey, yeah, because we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. Hey, multi-man team, man, the heart and soul of 613. What it do, baby?
Hey man, I'm back. I took a week off. You know, I had to take a week off because everybody else uses this 613 leave, and I was like, hold up. I had to look on my work day, and I was like, hold up, that joint say 1,000,000 hours of leave for me. And I was like, oh, okay, so I can start using some of this.
Oh man, hey man.
At my job, you get annual leave, you get sick leave, and then you get sick leave. I think it's called sick leave if you don't got sick leave.
Anyway,
They still pay you. So I guess that's what we got here at 613.
man, this dude is hell, bro. Joining us today, he's staying in the darkness, and the reason why he is because we have listened to this man off camera, and he don't want to show his face because this man is about to say some blasphemy. So it's a good thing that he's staying in the dark. Hey man, we got joining us today, Rell.
It's good, everybody. It's good to be back. To grace you guys with my presence, and yeah, I'm ready.
He said, "Bless us with his presence." He's kind of bad guy right now, but it's all good. Hey man, we're not real, man. We appreciate you taking time out of your schedule joining us tonight, man, on in the four corners of wrestling. So man, hey man, let's get to it. Hey man, it was just the shocking moment. Let's just talk about it. John Cena sold his soul to the final boss, The Rock. Hey man, our guest, Rell. Hey man, let's get straight to the point. Keep it short and sweet, man. Tell us your thoughts, man.
Yeah, sweet, short and sweet. It's something that I had predicted to happen, but didn't believe would happen. And I think we've gone through that many through the years, and even up to the point where we saw The Rock through the slit throat, it was kind of just like, hold on, is he gonna go heel? He's about to go heel, and I think we saw some of the reactions on YouTube and where people believe, they're saying, "Yo, he's about to go heel," and it wasn't until we saw the kick where it was, shocking. I think I watched that clip probably like 10 times because I couldn't believe what I saw, and I do think it's a good shakeup for wrestling. It's something they needed, especially WrestleMania and the history between The Rock and John Cena. I just think it makes it that much more exciting. So, yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Honestly,
Nice. King Mel, talk to the people, man.
All right, I'll try to keep it as short as I can. Seeing the turn heel, we thought this day would never happen, especially on his retirement tour. We thought he was going out as the Cena that we all knew. But apparently he's going out, it looks like, as a new person. So that's great. Seeing him work with The Rock once again, this is kind of interesting. So I'm all for it. This has made Cody interesting.
I feel that. Um, what's our man T? You have heard what the other two uh gentlemen have said. Let's hear your thoughts. Go ahead.
So, seeing as though I'm the best heel this show's ever had, um, I'm listening to to this stuff, and I keep looking, you keep seeing me look. I'm looking at the time. I'm trying to get the 5 minutes so I can say what I really want to say, so we can still get monetized. I got a couple of seconds, so I'm just rambling right now, like Rell was. Um, and I was just talking out the side of my neck, like King Mel was, because neither one of these Rudy Poos said anything about the moment, the actual moment. They just said a bunch of monkey shit about whatever. So I'm going to talk about the moment. Okay. Rell used some of my material already that I said off air. He used some of them, but the moment itself was like once Cena won, Cody comes out. Let me just give y'all the visual. I was over OG Ron's house, Walgamar,
A word.
with his family. Shout out OG Ron.
What up?
And we were sitting there, and the whole night we were talking about wrestling and just different things that we were talking about. And I initially thought what we saw was going to be Punk.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have told y'all that as well, that I thought that that would be Punk. But the jitters started when Cody came down, and then the Rock's music hit. And once you heard the Rock's music hit, it was like somebody's turning heel. I didn't know who at that moment. I was kind of scared it was going to be Cody, because to me, a heel Cody and a face Cena does nothing for WrestleMania. Me personally, I think that's what I was thinking at that point. I was like, bro, we didn't chase Cody's story for 2 years for this. Like, all right. So when he came down, they shook hands, and then Rock's music hit. Travis Scott comes out. I know a lot of people hate on Travis Scott, but that entrance had aura. I'm sorry.
Sage.
Sage. It had Duke Dennis. Yes, I'm an old head that knows about Duke Dennis. And then they came out together, Rock with his belt and Travis Scott with his belt. I think it was a little bit too long. They could have did it a little bit shorter. But Cody tells The Rock to F himself. Ooh, we at that moment
It's crazy.
getting some more chills, because who's going to attack Cody? Somebody's about to attack Cody. Rock ain't just about to let that ride.
Mm.
He daps up Cena. Cena daps up Cody. And at that moment, that's when I started to say to myself, oh, it's about to happen.
When he did the face?
No, the face is when I knew it was happening.
Yeah.
I knew at that point what was going to happen at that point, because we only see that type of John Cena's face when he's Super Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that he would have gave that face to like that. Let's use common sense. He got Cody's hand in his hand. He was about to turn into Super Cena, and they jump Rock with Travis Scott in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was Roman, then maybe, Cody and that hug they have, and his face turns like that. Cody's absorbing Super Cena's powers, and they become Super Cody Cena. If that was somebody else in the ring, you're not putting for Travis Scott in the ring and Rock alone and doing that. So once his face turned like that, I was like, uh-oh, this is about to happen. The whole house erupted when he
Hey,
turned heel, and we all just sat there and watched it, and it was just amazing.
it was an amazing moment, but can we be honest? Celebrities, when you come over to this world, uh, you just supposed to make it look like it's real, bro. You ain't supposed to slap the shit out.
Stop giving my man Travis Scott slack. All you people out there, I like to see you do better. The adrenaline will get you too. They told my man, slap him.
Hey
And
man,
he did exactly what they told him to do. You know what? I like to see more celebrities come do that.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
mm,
Smack that man like he owe him $5.
yeah, Yeah. Cody was like,
Where my money?
hey, hey, Trav, man, lighten up on the smack next time, bro.
We got spoiled with Bad Bunny
Yeah, Bad Bunny did.
because Bad Bunny made it look so wrestling. Like he actually was in a wrestling storyline. He was
Him and
actually,
Logan Paul too.
huh?
Logan Paul slightly messed it up until he went full turn.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With them coming in is a little different because they were involved in actual wrestling storylines.
Yeah.
I agree.
Travis was just here.
He's just here.
He
Yeah.
just been like we didn't see him smoke tree with Jey Uso.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Now he done coming out with the Rock. No one's giving us any explanation why he went from
I have no idea.
Jay to the Rock. No idea. Let him do him.
Just pop up.
It's working.
You right, Mike, because ain't nobody question the fact that he went from Jay to the Rock. With
Like
the
what made
hardcore
him come
chicken.
out with what made him come out with the Rock? We don't
Family.
know.
We found out to smack Cody Rhodes.
That's crazy, but a big moment. But obviously it was a big moment at Elimination Chamber. But it's fair to say that was a great PLE, the last one that they had before Mania. I just got to say this before we move on to another topic of Elimination Chamber. I've been watching the damn prices of WrestleMania, and they were already higher than Draft Coochie. All right. The fact that after Elimination Chamber just happened and how good it was, Jay skyrocketed, bro. Because the car's starting to form. And I'm just like, oh Lord, like y'all crazy right now.
Y'all better go to Unforgiven.
Nah, I'm
You ain't lying. Because I
Or in
looked
your
at them
or in
WrestleMania prices too yesterday. I started doing the math when I said, hold on. My tickets last year was half. Like, I got 2 seats last year and spent this amount. One ticket is double the price of me getting 2 tickets last year. Nah, I'm good, bro.
Hey, Mel, it's funny you said that because when I did the math when I did day one and day two, stand and deliver, uh GCW for the culture, I was like, yeah, I ain't even come close to what y'all just got.
Mm-hmm.
For 40.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro.
yeah, y'all better go to Bad Blood.
Right. So you
Get out of control.
shit, you right, man. It's cheaper for me to buy a ticket, take a flight, go out the country, and go to that PLE than it is to go to WrestleMania, bro.
Clash in Paris or whatever that drink called.
Bro,
Them
these
Saudi Arabian tickets probably cheaper than this WrestleMania.
these WrestleMania tickets, bro. I said, WrestleMania tickets or Beyonce tickets. Like I had to make a choice, my B.
No, WrestleMania tickets, or do you want a house to live in?
Or go see Michael Jackson perform.
uh, so if the John Cena situation didn't happen at the end of the show, the start of the show started off with some fireworks. Probably, would have been the candidate most talked about moment of that night. Man, Jade Cargill made her return. She went after her attacker, and it was only two people that were standing in the ring as everybody else was in their chambers. And she did the swerve, and no, we thought she was about to beat down Liv Morgan. She put the paws and snuffed that glow out. So, Mike T, man, talk to us, man. How'd you feel about that moment?
So again, I was at OG Ron's house, and this is when they kind of got mad at me because I knew what was going to happen, and I kind of said it. I knew what was going to happen, but let me point this out because I have been kind of critical of Jade either on this show or off the show.
Mhm.
Jade Cargill, if you're listening to me, sister girl, my queen, well, our queen. The way you whoop Naomi
Mm.
is the way we want to see you fight all the time from now on.
Now on,
Period.
that's how.
Because and here's the thing, I'm going to give you some credit. I don't think you were taught any of that.
Mm.
I think that was naturally you.
Mm.
Now I think that it was scripted and they told you to go out there and whoop her.
Mm.
But I don't think that they told you go left, right, kick. I think that was you. That if you got into a fight back in the day when Nucky if you buck came on, that's how you would have whooped somebody.
Knocking and bucking
And whenever we see you, Jade, to someone that we think not the downgrade, disrespect Naomi, but anyone that we think that is not on your level, that you're wrestling in the ring, or even if that's your hawk up, we need to see that Jade from now on because that was amazing. It got overshadowed by Cena, of course, that situation. But Jade, that was a hell of a way to come back. You showed everyone out of all the years you've been wrestling through AEW, WWE, that was the first time to me that justified everything that everybody's been saying about you. You had that showed me the it. And sky's the limit for Jade. I'm very, 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 very happy for how she did it. Like I don't think people may not understand what I'm saying, but if you go back and you watch how she did it, that didn't look like no wrestling fight.
Hey, is that the final Mike T stamp of approval he finally bought in?
Well, if she keep doing this,
Okay.
if she start going back to trying to do suplexes and stuff, I don't.
I got you. I got you. Rell, jump in this convo, man. What's up?
I I enjoyed it again, like I did. I enjoyed the whole pay-per-view. Um, I was not thrown off. I think we all could comfortably say, and I'm speaking for everybody, but and I don't want to talk out of turn, but we all already kind of knew it wasn't Liv. It just didn't add up, and the way they wrote the storyline and all of it, it just didn't, you know, it clearly wasn't her. Um, Bianca, I mean not Bianca, but like Mike T said, I like the little swerve with Naomi, and if you go back and look at it, Bianca even took off her jacket. And I'm not going to touch too much on it, but I definitely still think Bianca had something to do with it.
I agree.
Because again, you look back at it, she took off her jacket right when Jade was coming out, and again, beating that glass to get out there. So I definitely think there's more to the storyline. We have all the way till April to find out more. And I think we're in for a long ride with that. I think it's going to be very enjoying, very, very not underrated because I don't think it's an underrated storyline, but I think it's a storyline that we will talk more about as time goes on between each other, whether I'm on the show or not. Something I definitely think will be posted, and we'll all reach out to each other and discuss. But I definitely think it's a good storyline to watch. I'll also touch on one more thing that Mike said. I do like that aggressive Jade. I don't think she needs to do a whole bunch of flips and all types of stuff. The simple big boot, like that Kevin Nash esque. She can move better than him, but just saying, simple move set. She's bigger than everybody.
Be a powerhouse.
Powerhouse. That's
She,
all she needs to be.
she's she literally is uh built to be a cast for X-Men Storm, and whenever they decide to
Literally.
stop
Yeah,
playing and just cast her for Storm, just she's built for it, like perfect.
she is.
Hair,
And
like the gray hair, and they like, come on, like just do it. She's perfect
I
for
don't know, man. I might want to see Kiki Palmer.
no,
it.
I say
I ain't mad at you.
her or what's her name? What's the girl that used to date Amon Shumpert?
Oh,
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, Tiana Taylor.
I don't
I
know if
think
Tiana could pull off the African accent though.
yeah, but damn, she's bad. But I digress. Um, yeah, I get that's it. I definitely agree with Mike there. That's what she needs to be. Be that aggressive type. Everybody else can carry the match, but just stick to that, and I think it'll work. But I love seeing Jade back. She's great to look at physically, but also I do enjoy some of her matches. Just limited ring time, not there too long. But again, I love the surprise. And I'm excited to see where the storyline goes. I think it's going to be the best woman's storyline. Sadly, it's going to overtake whatever Charlotte's doing on the other side. Um, because this is gonna take everybody's attention. So yeah.
All right, King Mal, jump on in this combo, my man.
Yeah, so I just want to say everything Mike T said, I 100% agree with. I agree with the way she looked, the way she whooped on, put belts to asses on
Mhm.
Naomi, and all of that. What Rell said, I seen something very different as far as the Bianca situation goes. I seen a different angle on when Jade got to the ring before she beat up on Naomi. When Bianca thought she was beating up on Liv, that's when she took her jacket off and everything. That's when she got all hyped up. Then once she seen her beat on Naomi, that's when we seen her banging on the pod and wanting to get out and trying to figure this thing out. That's the different angle I seen.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay. To Rell's point, I think you're looking at that because you like Bianca. I think Bianca is a great actress. I think Bianca Belair's, and I should have talked about it, but we were talking about Jade. I think Bianca Belair, once she figures out she don't want to wrestle no more, that woman has a future in Hollywood. Because I think that's all that was. I think that was a bunch of fluff. I think she
Hey,
took her jacket off because she already knew what time it was. And I think Jade was smart to say, I ain't about to fool with you trying to get in that pod. I'm gonna whoop your friend right here.
and
I
that's
think I'm with Rell. I think Bianca still is behind it.
Yeah.
and that's the best thing about this storyline.
Not in it.
Yep.
It's more
Oh
layers
no no
to it.
no 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 no. Let him drive the bus because we're gonna get
Yeah.
faceless guy.
No, no,
No,
no doubt. Any final thoughts you got on that, man? That you want to talk on Jay, or we can proceed.
no, we could proceed. Just the belt asses part and the pump kick. That was like just.
Yeah,
I watched that pump kick like 5 times. I ain't gonna hold you.
that
I
pump.
watched it like 5 times. Like
Then
I,
we him the gate on Shorty. I was like, hey yo. I
I
was like,
forgot about that part. See, I forgot about that. That pump kick. That's what sold me.
yo.
Cause in WWE she hasn't hit it correctly.
Yeah, but this one was.
To
And then she hit in a pod.
this one, she knocked the Sonic coins out of him. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one,
Yeah, that
she.
was a beatdown, man. That was a beatdown.
But that's why I agree with Mike T. The way he put it is 100% why I agree with him
Mm, mm.
because that beatdown felt real. It didn't feel like okay, yeah, we know these is two wrestlers. We know they know they little beat down. Nah, that beat down, you ain't know what she was gonna do, especially when she closed the cage on her. We didn't think she was gonna close the cage on her.
I don't think they knew that she was gonna close the gauge on her.
The only thing I wish that would have happened better is the like when she came to the ring, the ref would have tried to close the cage. Because remember, she came to the ring, it looked like the ref was trying to close the cage, but he didn't. And then she just like deboed the cage, like, I'm gonna whoop that ass.
Nah, good.
I loved it. Her even just walking out, getting it done, and walking out into Mike T's part. It's I'm not gonna F with you right now, Bianca, but I'm gonna let you watch me beating your girl because you can't get out. So I'm gonna let you watch this beating I'm giving her.
Yeah, not
And then
one
I'm gonna
time did
walk out.
Bianca try to get out. Bianca did not try to get out that pod.
You do it. Oh
Beating on the joint. She didn't try to get out not one. Open the pod.
Man,
The match hadn't started yet.
Bianca's strong. She could have kicked that whole thing out. We seen her pick up Piper Nevins and all that. She could have kicked that.
Exactly.
She
She
could
could
have
have did
kicked
some.
that out.
She could have did some superhero stuff like Bianca Belair does and got out that pod. The match hadn't even started yet. They hadn't closed the gate yet.
my
Bianca got something to do with that.
You see the strong est?
And
Mm.
she was the cryingest, the saddest,
The
the
act.
fakest.
Oh man, man, we'll see what happens with that friendships. But there's one friendship that just, whew, well, so for the 20,000th time, we saw Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens over the return of Randy Orton. If anybody want to discuss this, feud that will never end, please, the floor is yours. I'm going to step away from this combo because I don't want to talk about it.
So you want to go? All right, thank you. Me personally, I didn't feel like it was a bad match, but at the end of the day, I picked up my boombox and it had the "Wrap Me Up" sign on it.
Wrap that shit up, B.
Yo, cause like some of the moves and stuff they was doing, it was like, alright, bro. Alright, bro. I done seen you slam this man on a barbed wire chair. He's still getting up. Alright, bro. Wrap this up. To me personally, how I look at that match was the Hangman versus Swerve unsanctioned match
Mm.
or Lights Out, whatever they call it at AEW. To the point where it was just like, all right, I seen y'all wrestle each other multiple times. I seen y'all just get this last match over with and continue your story or however y'all gonna break up, whatever y'all gonna do next. Just get this over with. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why after that match, when Randy Orton came out, I was all invested. I was all invested with everything with Randy Orton, especially when Randy gave us the tease of the punt kick. I was definitely invested.
Oh, I was waiting for it. Yeah, I was waiting for that punk kick, bro. Damn.
And then go back to Mike T point. Even KO had somebody come out there, come help him. Even KO, somebody came out there and broke it up. They was like, all right, Randy, that's enough. When it was Cody, smack with the 5 finger set to the face, smack, and whooped him with that belt.
That's a great point, bro. They came out to save KO.
Mm.
Like nobody came out to save Cody. Nobody likes Cody, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, man. I like the match. I think the match was amazing. Um, I think and AEW is called Lights Out. I think they said WWE said, let's show you what lights out it means. We're gonna turn off all the lights, but they still gonna be bright.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a bright, what you call it? The only thing I kind of wished, and I haven't seen anyone say this, so I'm glad I'm gonna be the first to say it. When Randy came back, I was hoping he would beat up Sammy. That would have took the story a lot long. It would have made it a lot longer of a story. Now you can intertwine three people instead of just the two. With Kevin and because now that Sammy's hurt, it's not like Sammy. They're not going to do a three-way, triple threat. You know what I'm saying? But if you would have aligned Kevin and Randy, they'll have a story for, a couple. They can be like the two-man power trip, kind of, sort of. They go around beating everybody up, and then they get tired of each other, and then they beat each other up towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Put some legs on it, like kind of like Riddle in the heel version of Riddle and Randy. You know what I mean? But the heel version of that. And then they get tired of each other eventually, and it could really be RKO
Yeah.
for real. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would have been a different outlook on the way to put it on, put that together. Um, I don't know, man. If I'm Randy Orton, I'm kind of sick of this company because every time I come back, somebody else is doing something else bigger than me. Like, why you keep doing pause? Why you keep doing that to me, man? I come back, Punk comes back. Punk don't even. I come back and wrestle.
but
And
punk.
Punk comes back and just stands in the aisleway. Not only did I wrestled at the War Games. I come back,
Yeah, that's
and then
true.
you turning John Cena freaking heel.
Yep. And everybody forgot everything Randy Orton did.
Mm.
I come back, freaking Roman is trying to fight Solo for the Ulafala. Like, bro, every time I come back, you put me on before something that's very significant. Why can't I be the main event person that matters, man?
Mm.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Rell, what you got, man?
Those were all great points. I must say, Mike did a good job explaining that. I agree with Mike. I think that the match was amazing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bit of it. It's one of the few feuds that we can see somebody. I mean, some of us can see them wrestle. I'm not going to say never get a soul because sometimes it does, which is why I like I like that they made it a unique match instead of just making it a regular exhibition match. Um, it made it spiced it up a little. So I definitely enjoyed that. Just a little different story from Mike's take. I definitely think once he couldn't get to Kevin Owens, I mean, Sammy's gone for now, but once he couldn't get to Kevin Owens, he could have RKO'd Sammy. And I actually would have preferred the three triple threat. And it's like, you know what? I can't get to you, but I'm going to get to you because that's Randy's personality. I'm going to RKO anybody that's around. So it's kind of like if Sammy had rolled back in the ring, RKO'd him, that would have started a nice little storyline between the three of them. Now, again, I don't know what they would have had there for Sammy in the future, but that's definitely would have been a good way to go just to keep Sammy relevant because they have a tendency to somehow let him slip through the cracks every now and then. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed the match. I loved it, honestly. Um, and like you said, Randy comes back and something else takes the spotlight off of him. And matter of fact, we may be talking about Jade more than Randy Orton's return. Um, so yeah, that does suck, and I definitely wanted to see the punt. That's one thing 100%. I usually don't get excited to see Randy Orton like that, but the punt, I did want to see that. Because I like seeing that old school Randy, the nostalgia there. So, but yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on that match. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It definitely it, it's not that I did enjoy the match. The reason why I'm just I, you just get tired. It's mundane to me. It's like I can't see them keep fighting, and you know that's just me. I'm okay with enough Kevin and Sammy.
Would you guys say that if Sammy won?
No. I am good on them. No, I'm good on them.
Okay.
I'm good on them. It's because like I watched NXT and saw their situation. So when you
Dude, I saw them on Ring of Honor.
so when you so you should be more burnt out than me because you going deep. You going deep.
Nah, but the only thing about the reason why I'm not is because I've never seen them have a bad match.
That's fair, and that's fair, and that's fair. I won't disagree with that. I I I, I won't disagree with your take on that, and that's a fair point.
But
I'm just
I get what you're saying though. I do understand what you're saying.
because, and I think the reason why I'm burnt out is because look at the reason why they had this match. You're mad that you did not stop dude from beating me through the ladder. It's like they're kind of having like just not, I guess, serious reasons to fight people. I guess in my thinking, like Kevin's mad at Sammy. You just let Cody throw me through a ladder.
I mean,
like you're like I feel like you're grasping for straws to make this rivalry continue. That's what I feel like. That's all.
I'm kind of on Kevin Owens' side.
that's what I said. I said the same thing last week, bro. You can't get mad. Like Kevin always got a right to be mad, bro. When you just watch me go through the ladder, didn't stop the man that you quote unquote, you say you my best friend. You ain't stop the man that just slammed me through a ladder. He picked my fat ass up and slammed me through a ladder. It's colder like that. Then on top of that, later on in the night, you saved another person. that was damn near trying to kill me about two Royal Rumbles ago? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Your loyalty?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Like,
Hey, but Mel, I did blame Sammy that, like, bro, you a gluttonous for punishment because you know what Kevin Owens is, and you keep going back.
yeah, bro. But at the same time, Sammy wouldn't be getting his ass whooped by Kevin Owens and shit if he would have just kept his ass in the back.
And on top of that, out of everybody that's had Sammy's back, no one's had when they are good, no one has taken the amount of punishment that Kevin Owens has had for Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Man, I'm telling you, that's the rivalry that will not end. Man, shout out time. Shout out, fellas. This is the time of the show where we shout out anyone from any promotion, whether it was promo, match, anything. Uh, throw some names out there of who you thought deserves your shout out for the week. Hey, Rell, if you got somebody you want to shout out, go ahead, man. If there's a female or male wrestler from any promotion that you was like, man, I gotta shout them out because it really impressed me because they had this fire promo match, whatever it is. If you got somebody, man, throw some names out there, man. You on mute, bro.
Obafemi. Um, I'm not. I don't watch NXT a lot.
What the hell?
But in watching him, just the size. It's not necessarily a promo, but just seeing the aura and how the crowd engages with him, especially when he comes out. I think that's what impressed me because I used to hear about him a lot from friends and my brother and everybody. And I think that's why I'm like, okay. And I saw him and I'm like, okay, I see the hype a little bit. I'm not totally sold, but it's kind of like, all right, I'll take notice of this dude. So that's somebody I definitely want to shout out. This is just off the top of my head. I really didn't think about it too much, but that's one of the first people that came into my head. Like, okay, I see this new guy. Let me watch a little bit more NXT and see more about him. So yeah, that's one person. If I think of somebody else, I'll let you guys know. I'm sure there's one other person, but that's somebody I'll shout out. And what the hell? I'll shout out the John Cena heel turn. Why not? I'll just throw that in there for them to finally make a move. Sadly, it's towards the end of his career, but to make that move because they didn't have to. I mean, it's coming to an end. But for them to make that move, I'll give a shout out there. It was a nice twist for the fans. And yeah, that's it. That's my shout out. Hopefully Stone Cold makes a return at WrestleMania for this.
All right.
But
So
go ahead, King Mel.
Mike T. So what I heard when Rail said Obafemi was, don't get mad at me, but he said, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I said black, y'all. Cause that's exactly what I heard. That man said, I don't watch a lick of NXT, but I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Oh, but though.
Oh man.
But who I want to shout out this week is Ivy Nile. She impressed me very much so in that match. Honestly, to the point where I thought she should have walked away as the winner and as champion.
Talk about it. Tell them. Tell
So
the world, dog.
honestly, like she did a great job. I like the fact she was out there doing the ankle lock. I'm like, I see why they call you the pit bull when you was in NXT. I see.
She was hella aggressive.
Like when you was first introduced to NXT, Ivy, I want to say yes, I made jokes. Yes, I called you Kid Boo. Yes, I did all types of stuff. But you won me over as a fan. All right, you won me over. And then
Hey, bro.
I'm not even gonna shout out the other person. I just think he looked like a little Nicky. But yeah, go ahead, Mike.
No. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that, man?
Who? Oh, Karrion Cross looking like little Nicky, bro.
I usually talk normal to my brother. Hear me. Hey, Faye.
That's exactly what he did to AJ Styles, bro. He just started whispering in that grown man ear. I don't know what he said. I just know he had the hell rings on his fingers, the demon colors, and the little Nicky here with a beard, bro. I was just like, damn, bro.
I know you remember little Nicky Adams selling. Yeah, you're tired now. What you in your face for your shower?
Well, before Mike goes, you know who I'll shout out? Alexa Bliss.
Yes. Hey, I'm glad Bliss is back. Hey,
I'd want to give her a shout out. I enjoyed watching her wrestle.
bro.
And it's good to see her back. All right, now I'm done.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Mike T, man. Shout out somebody, bro.
Um, I want to shout out Ricochet because the work he's doing is
I knew he
amazing.
was gonna say something. Like I knew this man
It's
was
amazing.
gonna say something.
It's amazing work that he's doing. This new character that he has, the guys have really put me onto it. It's amazing work. It's the greatest thing I've seen from him since he left WWE. He needed AEW. AEW needed him. Great work. I want to give shouts out to him. That's how y'all sound on this monkey shit that y'all been saying. The people that y'all give a shout. I'm gonna give a real shout out. Travis Scott. Hey, come back, slap some more people. You know, when you super kick them, because you're gonna use a super kick. I know you're gonna be a kicker. I want you to kick him for real. Kick him for real. Kick him for real. I'm gonna give you a shout out because might be the last time we ever see you regular. And the reason why I'm saying that is if there's a chance Cody gets his hands on you, I feel bad for you. If it's a drop kick or a power bomb or power driver, he's gonna really drop you on your head. I'm just letting you know ahead of time right now. Travis Scott, you get my shout out for the week. I also want to give Jade Cargill a shout out. I've said a lot of stuff, good stuff about you earlier in the show. Hopefully you listen to it. Jade Cargill, I want to give you a shout out. I also want to give a shout out to TNA Wrestling. You guys are winning right now.
Yeah, they are.
You guys, instead of doing what AEW did with you, which was have your AEW guys come over and take all the TNA belts, WWE is actually letting your TNA champions shine on their TV. They're actually beating names that WWE is trying to build, like Brian Pillman's son, Lexus King, lost to Moose, which I hate the name, but for TNA, that's a win because Lexus King was the Heritage Cup winner.
That's true.
So, you know, they don't have them looking like fools. So I want to give a shout out to TNA Wrestling, the second best wrestling promotion in the United States. They're on a comeback.
Hey, man. Hey, I mean, hey, me and Mel talked about it last week. How that partnership is paying dividends. You know,
WWE is playing Monopoly. They buying everything.
Hey,
bought Evolve.
Don't forget.
Hey,
don't forget they bought the company Evolve and turned that into the pre NXT. That's about to go head to head against AEW on Wednesday nights.
Yes, and I also read that they bought Lucha Underground.
Maybe they bought.
If they bought Lucha Underground, that means instead of having the LWO and Del Fantasco, whatever that name is, I can't pronounce it right now because
I don't know either.
Phantasmo.
Whatever. Instead of them beefing on Raw and SmackDown every week, they're gonna have their own show to beef on.
Oh, that sounds so wrong.
They will. They have their own show to beef. I mean, if it's Lucha Underground, it's gonna be a Lucha show.
I think they ruined the LWO. I felt it was ruined a long time ago.
I don't think it ever was that thing. I don't think that was their plan. I think they planned on selling shirts. That's what they did. I don't think
what?
What y'all thought that it wasn't nothing in WCW either.
So, yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's what I'm trying.
So what did people think it was going to be in WWE?
But it was better with Conan and them in it. Now it's just Again, I'm not
No,
gonna
no, 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 no,
exaggerate
no.
it. I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm about to say
exaggerate.
it
Like they
wasn't
were over
better.
the
It
top.
just had
Yeah.
better names.
Yes, yes, correct. Because I don't want to make it sound like they were some all time. So let me make sure I back. You
Yeah.
know.
Cause I will clip that and we will roast you on the internet about that, dog.
Yeah, nah, nah,
Bro,
nah. I'm not trying to make it sound like it was the Wolf Pack or NWO. No, they weren't that. But
I tried to tell people a long time ago
the names were better.
when it came to this LWO that WWE did, right? When they came out to Viva La Raza, whatever rest of the LWO theme song was, and then every time Rey Mysterio came out, it was Bueka Bueka. That should have told you what they meant, how they felt about the LWO.
Good point.
That should have just told you how they felt about the LWO.
Well, you
Cause,
can't really say that
bruh,
because Hogan came out to his own music, and the rest of the NWO came out to the NWO music.
But
bruh,
when Hogan came out, he came out with them in the NWO music.
No, he didn't. Once he got his own music, he would come out after them.
bruh. Them dudes couldn't decide they wanted to be Bueka Bueka
I got
or they
quiet,
wanted to be
so I ain't
Viva La
saying nothing.
Raza.
Nah. Hey man, but nah, hey, man. Love the shout outs.
I,
Love the
I, I like how y'all just wasted 2 minutes on the LWO.
I
nah.
know we absolutely did. That was a waste. Sorry, that didn't even deserve airtime. No offense to if anybody hears that. It's definitely was wasted time.
Nah, I'm I'm gonna shout out my queen Amanada. She's got a win over Julia Hart. Shout out the queen. Hey, man, we gonna park the bus right here. Yes, and that was, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. Shout out for sure.
That's every time I feel like y'all gonna say that I'm black moment, I'm putting on my kufi, man.
but no, but to be fair, Mel could tell y'all, man, we've been shouting out Queen Aminata for a minute on the show, and she picked up a nice dub over Julia Hart, a former TBS champion. So
I just want all the fans out there that's listening on Google, Apple, Spotify,
all that.
YouTube, watch it on YouTube, that I have given love to multiple black wrestlers today. And I
Mhm.
didn't have to say, I'm black, y'all.
Okay. But when you said Ricochet, that's why the hat came out.
I wasn't really good. That was
I
being
know, I know.
a heel.
I'm yeah.
That was his heel turn.
Yeah.
But nah, man, we gonna park the bus right.
Ricochet.
Hey, Rell, man, we appreciate you, man. If there was some socials that you
No,
want,
we don't.
nah, man, if there's some socials you want to throw out there that you want people to reach you and follow you, if there's some content, man, go ahead, drop those.
No, I don't got nothing. I'm just a special guest on the show occasionally. I'm like Mad Dog Russo on First Take.
Oh, whoa,
Today I've been a little more chilled, but usually I am that Mad Dog Russo-esque
pump the
with crazy takes. But I
bad.
think we all kind of agree on Elimination Chamber, it being a solid pay-per-view or a little more than solid.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I got nothing to for people to reach me, but hopefully I'll come back on the show and I can express myself better on updates up to leading up to WrestleMania, where I could be on the show, up until WrestleMania, kind of like John Cena's doing right now. Well, he's going to December, but
This man.
I would definitely like to have a farewell tour as well. It's like, man.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh man.
We give you a farewell tour, all right.
Yeah, King Mel, drop the socials, man.
King Mel 13 on IG, Jemell Scroggins on Facebook, and on Twitter, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Multi-man T. Drop them
And
socials.
you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, Coach Drip _ Mike T. And yeah, man, 613 everything. Find me on Facebook, Michael Turner, and again, 613 everything.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And you know what it is, man. Go holler at your man Walker Amar on the Twitter, Casey Walker Amar, and make sure you tap in with me and my bros every Saturday right here in the Four Corners of Wrestling. Throwing them foes up, quads down. Of course, make sure you tap in with the other content from 613. We got D. Man Cave Sports Podcast. Of course, on Fridays, we got Maryland Tech with our man, multi-man T. Hey, playing that EA Sports, that college football 25. You dig it. On Sundays, we got.
What's our record?
Hey, I don't know. I didn't see the last
6-0, baby.
episode. I didn't see the last episode, but
6-0, baby.
hey. I know this. I know that the safeties are hard hitter though, but we got a corner that they be picking them off too.
Actually, he's redshirted this season.
A champion is a champion if I get it.
I'm not a part of this. Well, I'm just here to.
It's
yeah, so I don't get fined.
But nah, and then of course on Sundays you not got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. Five top 5 moments in wrestling for the week with our man King Mel. And of course, that's why you got to make sure you like, share, subscribe to the 613 Faye Productions YouTube channel because you never know what kind of content we be dropping. So when we dropping it, if you hit that bell notification, it'll let you know. It gives you the alert when it drops. Until then, lead this to the professionals. Do not try this at home. We out. Corner Boyz. We throwing them foes up. We throwing them quads down. We out of here. Holla at y'all.
Peace.
Peace.